Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Here's a number to remember: 2 billion. 2 billion future leaders are waiting for our judgment call. 2 billion young minds are looking at our teachings, our lessons, our guidance, our help to illuminate their path, our move, our direction, our choice of conduct. But we, as parents and guardians who work hard to put food on the table and support the family, can only do so much. The least that we can do is to put them in an environment that will nurture their natural inclinations towards positivity and goodness to benefit as many as possible. As protectors of their future, we must equip them with the best of early childhood education to ensure their self-confidence and self-esteem are kept in check as they traverse through the world in their lifetime. We must ensure that inshallah, as these young minds bloom, they can exchange ideas and cause impact to the world. And the key to do this is the mastery of the English language, as it is the language of the world. Most importantly, we must realize that the true potential of a human being can only be realized when he or she connects with his or her creator. Thus, a solid foundation in Islamic education will help kids to grow and love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, follow the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and benefit the world wheresoever they may go. Alhamdulillah, Brainy Bunch Islamic Montessori, the world's #1 brand in Islamic Montessori education, has paved the way to provide children an Islamic Montessori English-speaking environment for the last 11 years across over 100 campuses, starting from Malaysia to Singapore, Indonesia, Gaza, and most recently, Brunei Darussalam. And Alhamdulillah, as of today, we've impacted the lives of almost 10,000 children. But now, our dreams are bigger. We aim to educate millions, maybe even billions of children at a time. But we don't want to do it alone. We want to do it with you. We now offer you the opportunity to join us as franchisees of Brainy Bunch Islamic Montessori, where you can directly impact and change the lives of children in your community for the better. Together, we can provide the best solution that the world will ever need, a good future led by good leaders of tomorrow. But these leaders need us now, as they are still the children of today. Together, we can develop the Ummah. Together, 2 billion future leaders and more will benefit from our efforts, inshallah. Amin ya Rab. Click the link below to join us in this effort. Jazakallahu khairan kathiran. See you later, inshallah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All praises be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most gracious, the most merciful. Good evening and welcome to another FB live sharing session. My name is Auntie Charisma. I think our viewers know who I am. And a special shout out to all the parents, students, teachers, and staff of Brainy Bunch. Now, I would also like to give a shout out to Aisha Damia for being here. Thank you so much to all of you. You can type in your son's name or your daughter's name or which campus you send your child, and we can give that shout out to each and every one of you. Now, I will not be alone tonight as I am joined by none other than Auntie Fatin, one of the division managers of Brainy Bunch.
All right. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Auntie Fatin, and I am one of the division managers. I started as an intern in Brainy Bunch last 2013 and became one of the teachers in Saujana Impian campus. Alhamdulillah, by 2015, I became the campus manager for Saujana Impian Kajang and currently handling Putrajaya campus. It has been a decade of learning and sharing my passions in teaching children. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Wow, a decade already. MashaAllah. Let's not count the years that I've been in Brainy Bunch. But yes, our discussion tonight is to know more about the reading program in Brainy Bunch. And I do hope that our parents here are intently listening right now, as this will help them understand what we do and how we can help your children when it comes to reading. Yes.
That's right,
Assalamu
Auntie
alaikum wa
Karisma.
alaikum salam. Let's give a shout out
Waalaikumsalam.
to Puan Anisa. Hello.
Waalaikumsalam.
And um, is this
My
Puan?
Shaz Akasha.
Yes. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you for being here. And I do hope that, you can share this to your family and friends. And let's learn about the reading program in Brainy Bunch. Right,
Yeah.
Fatih?
Yes, that's right, Auntie Karisma. We are going to discuss the stages that your children will go through in their language development.
Yes, and we will try our best to answer your questions. So please do not hesitate to type your questions on the comment box below. Or if you have, short stories that you can impart to us, we would be glad to read them later on. Now, Montessori specific methods for reading focus heavily on sound and sensory experience before introducing the child to phonics and alphabet. With a vocabulary knowledge rooted in sound, a child can easily associate written letters with the sounds they already know. Now, this is called encoding or reading.
All right, the Montessori reading method and Montessori as a whole focuses on natural, organic learning. Usually, children who are taught in this way develop the ability to read smoothly and naturally, Auntie Karisma.
Yes. And our Montessori teachers are trained to educate our children on the individual parts of speech using interactive and engaging methods. They are all provided with specific teaching materials that are designed for learning phonics. The materials are used in different ways to support each stage of learning. The way students start their language learning journey is through learning phonics. Now, phonics, this is the sound of the alphabets. Understanding phonics is the ability to notice each individual sound in language and how they join to make up a word. So we have to blend these sounds together to make up a word. Rather than learning the names of each letter, Montessori students learn the sounds first. All right. So don't be surprised when your children will go home with letter B or letter S, and then they will say S, B, B, B. All right. Don't be surprised because for the children to be able to remember. That's one way of what we do in Brainy Bunch is we try to write the sounds here so that they will be able to understand, oh, where is b, where is the, oh, ah, and there is little focus on the names of the letters until much later, so students can focus entirely on how they hear and say each word. This method is especially useful for learning the English language, as it doesn't often follow expected rules.
Yeah, learning phonics first also develops strong reading skills. Rather than focus on individual letter of a word, student can read using whole word recognitions. This leads to faster and more fluid reading. Okay, the first step to teaching a child to read is introduce the initial sound boxes. Through this activity, the child become aware of the initial sounds of the object such as R for apple, B for ball, K for cat, and each boxes approximately contain 4 to 6 objects. We can introduce initial sounds to a child as early as 2 years old because we believe on that time they are trying to build the vocab Valerie.
Yes,
Hmm.
correct. And our play school children who are 2 years old and 3 years old,
Mm-mm.
their brains are like sponges. We call that Dr. Maria Montessori coined the term absorbent mind. So whatever it is that we teach the children at an early age, they just absorb it. So for your child to be able to read by the age of 4 years old. Imagine if you're 2 years old, 3 years old, master all the sounds of the alphabet. Mashallah. I think by 4 years old, your child is ready to read. Okay?
Inshallah.
Before we continue, let us give our salam to everyone who's watching right now. Our topic for today is read the Brainy Bunch reading program. Wa alaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Puan Farhana, Enchi Idris, and Enchi Amir Afik. Uh, and we have a question: what is the target to the child who study there? Later on, we will try to answer that question. Now, real words and proper names are always used to identify objects or activities. So this is very important, parents, that you are able to tell the correct term. If it is a table, then call it a table. you know don't
Mm-mm.
say, oh, put your bottle on top of the tay. You cannot say tay. It's a table, right? you know
Mm-mm.
the terms, either it is long term or a short term, you have to tell the child. If the word is long or short,
Mm-mm.
still say it. If the word is hippopotamus, then you have to say it's hippopotamus. If it is a pomegranate, then you say pomegranate. You don't say granate only, right? Okay?
Right.
Because this will help the children build their vocabularies. Now, in addition, once more formal lessons begin to be introduced, they are always presented from left to right. Okay, because that is also preparing our children to be able to read, unless they are reading Iqra or the Quran, where we, of course, from right to left. Now, imagine if there are 6 items in each of the boxes that we teach our children. That would be 6 times 26, a total of 156 words in their vocabulary at the age
Wow.
of 2 to 3. Because in
Mm-mm.
play school as well, we try to introduce them with the initial sound boxes. Now, after the initial sound box, what is next, Auntie Fatin?
All right, after initial sound boxes, we do introduce sandpaper letters are an important part of your child's learning and represent a transitions toward developing other skills. So once your child mastered the sound of each letter, reading will naturally come next and is often learned quickly.
Yes.
Ah.
Now, the goal of the sandpaper letters is for your child to trace the letters with their fingers, okay,
Mm-mm.
and create a muscle and visual memory while teaching the sounds of each letter for auditory memory. So, for example, we have the sandpaper letter B. So, we are going to teach the child how to trace B correctly, and
Mm.
while tracing it, the child now will say B, B, B. Okay? So now there is muscle memory, visual memory, and auditory memory involved. Your child eventually associates the sounds with the shape, so they learn that the alphabet and the sound of each letter connects, right? Although the main goal of using the Montessori sandpaper letters isn't to teach your child how to read, the indirect result of using sandpaper letters is preparing your child to read and write. Okay?
All right.
Before we continue, let's give a shout out again. Wa alaikum salam rahmatullah to Puan Farina and Juan Era. And Che Azhar is here tonight as well. Thank you so much for joining us. And our topic is the Brainy Bunch reading program. So if you have any question, like Enche Idris and Juan Era, they already have the questions. We will be answering that in a short while. Now let's continue on. After the sandpaper letters, what's happening?
All right. When the child masters all the sound of the alphabet, the child is taught to blend sounds together to form syllables. Recognize that a syllables involve a single vowel sound. A syllable is a unit of pronunciations that includes a single vowel sound and that may or may not include the sounds of surrounding consonants. So we can show cards such as ba, ka, da, fa. Then we use the LMA. LMA stands for Large Movable Alphabet to repeat and check either the child understands or not.
Yes. So the
Mm-mm.
Montessori pink, blue, and green. So we have three series. This is a three-stage process that is incorporated into the Montessori language curriculum. Now, Dr. Maria Montessori specifically developed the Montessori pink, blue, and green series to break down the essential English phonics into a straightforward format. Now, the pink series follows the CVC pattern. All right. What is
Yeah.
CVC? Consonant, vowel, and consonant. And this is to create three-letter words. Okay. The blue series allows children to experiment with different combinations of consonants. Okay. What are combinations of consonants? For example, CL. Okay. Auntie Fatin, give me words with CL.
Clog,
Clock,
uh, clam,
clam,
club, uh,
club. See, testing Auntie Fatin tonight. How about PR?
ER,
PR.
PR. We have frog.
PR.
Sorry,
Pram,
PR. Yes, sorry, pram.
pram.
And then we do have. So, all of a sudden, I'm blank.
Auntie Fatin suddenly like on the spot, eh?
On the
It's
spot.
okay, it's okay. Don't worry. PR. I'll give you more examples for PR. Pram, we have print or printer. You see, these words is so long. Printer, seven letters. But why is it still in the blue series? Because we are using phonetics, enunciating each letter of the alphabet, right? Pram, Auntie Tini, thank you so much. Come on, parents, maybe you can also give us words. Okay, let's try. STR. Give me words with STR. See, testing all the parents as well. If you can comment your answer. PR props. Thank you. And Puan Liza.
Lisa.
Yes. How about STR? Stroller. Straight. No. Okay. See, I will tell you this straight stroller, this doesn't belong in the blue series. They are now considered green series. Why? Because the A and I, you cannot pronounce it as A-I, right? It's not phonetic, right? Straw also. You don't say straw. Strawa. No. Strong can be, yes. Spruce cannot. It will fall under the green series. Why? Because it is not phonetic. Imagine if the word straight is read phonetically. That will be straighat. Straighat, right? It's not straight. Okay, so these are the things that you need to understand. And the children are being taught this way in school. Stick is correct. That is considered blue series. Strip. Ah, very good parents. They are all now learning how what is the difference between pink, blue, and
And
green. Very
green.
good, mashallah. Now, struggle. Okay, struggle. You cannot say it's blue because you cannot say it struggle, right?
Yeah.
So now that word will fall under green series. Remember, our blue series are phonetics. Okay? Longer phonetic. Phonetic meaning you enunciate each letter of the alphabet. Okay? And it is a blends, a combination of consonants like stick, STIC and K, because the sound of C and K is only one, K, right? Now let's move on to green series. Now, green series allows children to understand vowel combination. Ah, this is now where our A and I words. Okay, for example, give me words with A and I. Rain, pale, nail. You don't read them as nail, pail, tail. You don't say tail as tile, right? It's not anymore phonetic, but it is diphthongs and digraphs. Now, the vowels are sound as one. AI is A. Yes, correct. Puan Lisa, pain. Correct. Now, give me words with OA. Ah, okay. Juan V. Sara, paid, correct. Oh, now, give me words with OA. Okay, this is a test to all the parents as well. Very good. Mashallah, thank you for,
One Alia.
commenting your answers. Toad, very good. Juan Alia. Oat from NT Abu Umar. Oh, correct. See? Toad, oat, goat,
Road.
soap, coat. So these are the words that your children will be learning. There are a lot of diphthongs and digraphs that we teach our children. Yes, correct. Puan Dayan, road. Ah, very good, mashallah. Do you want some more quiz? Later on, we will be doing more quiz for you. Inshallah. Yes, thank you, Puan, Puan Farhana and Puan Zulfa. Load and loaf. Correct. You have, if we can give a mark later on to the parents who are joining us tonight. Thank you so much. Now, okay. Discuss about the pink series, Auntie Fatin.
All right. As the first stage of the tree, the pink series is comprised of three letters that follow the CVC patterns.
Mhm.
The beginning letter is mass consonants, the middle word is a vowel, the ending letter is a consonant. So the children will be able to spell three-letter words like cat, hot, bus, or box. Um, so when we want to spell, it would be like k a cat, cat. H
Yes.
o hot, hot. Ah, so the letter Y is not included in this series.
Yes, because the
Mhm.
sound of the Y is not uh as to enunciate, right? It's
Yeah.
together like blending, and that will be considered in green series. Okay. Now,
Yes.
parents, can you give us three-letter words? We are going to test this our parents now. Okay. Maybe your children who is beside you, maybe they can answer as well. Okay, give us three-letter words. These are pink series, CVC. Mm. Consonant, vowel, consonant.
Consonants.
Except for cat, hot, bus, and box. Let, okay.
Caught.
Caught. Wow, very good. Bun. Rat.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Log. Wet. Tap. Wow, mashallah. Pen. Beg.
Oh.
Bat. Um, very good. Dear parents, you ace the pink series. Mat, bat, bib, red. Mashallah. Thank you so much for all your efforts tonight. Later on, we will move to the next series. Okay. Yay. Tub and red. Okay. Remember, we have three series. We have the pink, blue, and green. Now, the pink are the CVC words. Okay. Thank you. Um, they answered some more map and man. Mashallah. Thank you so much.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, now once the pupil or their student is successfully able to form the three-letter words based on consonant vowel consonant pattern, they will be introduced to blue series. In the second stage, the blue series introduces children to different blends of consonants with a short vowel sound. The pupils can create 20 different consonant blends with blue series.
Mm.
Yes, Auntie
Right.
Fatin?
Yeah, in the blue series, four-letter words like dog, flag, rock, rocket, jacket, or drum can be spelled with the help of the blue series. So the blue series incorporates double consonant like or s, such as like bell, well,
Yes, correct. And SS can be dress,
dress.
press, class, mass. These now will fall under the blue series. Okay, let's try to check if our parents can identify words in blue.
We do a quiz tonight.
This one become a quiz show for tonight, no, because we want you to be able to understand what we are really doing in Brainy Bunch. Okay, now give me words in blue series. Remember, blue series, these are still phonetic and so it's longer phonetic, meaning four letters or more. And they are using blends, consonants that are together. Come on,
Mm,
parents, give me words and let me check if that will fall under blue series. Mm. We have the example here: duck, flag, oh, bucket, yes, lamp, very
lamb.
good, yes. Rose will not fall under blue because you don't read it as rose, isn't
Yeah.
it? I told you it is phonetic. Okay, so rose will fall under green series. Socket, twig, sing, goat also because you don't
Uh,
say go at.
what?
You don't read it as go at. It's not phonetic, right? Okay, flag, correct. Vest, ticket, jacket. Ah, mashallah.
Oh.
Cool. Yes. Let's all tick the parents who got it right. Yes, plug. Mashallah. Now you understand what is blue series. Okay. Now, after that, oh, some more belt. Correct. Lock. Very good. Now, dance, because letter C is enunciated as k, right? So dance will fall under green
Green.
series. Yes. Plum. Very good. Now, after that, they will move on and advance to green series after they have mastered the blue series. So it's actually a long way to go, one parent already asked how long will they be able to master everything. Now, as in Montessori, we follow the child's pace. Now, if
Mm-mm.
the child is like putting full effort and fast, 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 then the child will be able to finish all the series: pink, blue, green, even reach until grammar when they are 6 years old. Okay, we will tell you the target later. Okay, now, um, the green series is where reading fluency and efficiency begin. The green series incorporates the following components: major phonemes like OU. Now this one, let's go. Parents, can you give me words with OU? Okay, let's try to wait if they can, um, give me
Oh,
words with OU.
okay, Wiggy. Gout. You know, Auntie Charisma, what is a gout?
Yes, gout is what old people experience. I think I
Round.
experienced that also. Okay, we have gout, flour, round, noun, soup, stout,
Stout.
cloud,
Wow.
foul. Very good, mashallah. Everyone deserves a round of applause because
Woohoo!
you all are very good students. Okay, now give me words with, oh, found, wow, loud, sprout, hour, wow. They're not yet finished with OU. We're moving to the next. Okay. Okay. Give me words with O and then a consonant and then E, like rose. Because I told you rose, we cannot say rose, isn't it? We cannot read it as phonetic. So
Correct.
example: rose, pose, phone, road, roll, close. Very good, mashallah. Uh, vote. Very good. Bone, mole, cone. Now, these are the words that are inside that box. Okay. Now, I would like to let you understand that we have what we call the apparatus. Okay? Yes, Paul, very good. Now, this apparatus from Pink series, we have boxes and we use the LMA, the large movable alphabet, for them to be able to spell. They build the word. So, for example, we have an object, and the object is bin. So from the LMA, the large movable alphabet, they will get B, E, N, bean. So they will spell it out. And of course, that will remain in their memory because they are able to get the letters, right? They enunciate the sound, they get the letters, they build the word. That is how we teach our children spelling. Okay? So our LMA is also used in Blue series. And we have a lot of objects, we have picture cards, we have a lot of materials that helps your child be able to understand reading. It is not memorization. Okay? We do not ask them to memorize this CAT, cat, BAT, bat. No, it's not like that. They think that the sound is k and the second sound is a, the last sound is t. When we combine together, it becomes cat. Yes, that's how we introduce the children to reading. Okay? And as we mentioned, you mean the letters placed in front of them in random. We have what we call this LMA, large movable alphabet. These are wooden letters. Uh, Actually, not wooden now. It's like fiber. What is that? The
Plastic.
materials like plastic,
Yeah.
and these are
So,
letters that they will get from the box, and they will be able to build the word and spell the word as they hear the
yes.
sound of the word. So, for example, bin. What is the first sound? B.
Mm.
Get me B. So the child now will get B. What is the second sound? E, I, okay. And the last sound, n, they will get n. Now, when they read that word, b, in, be, bin. That's how
Mm.
we teach the children reading. And of course, eventually, when we give them cards that are, for example, words that are written on the cards, something like Scrabble, yes, but the letters are um, shaped as the letters, not in a square type like the Scrabble letters. Okay, how if my son cannot focus in class? Don't worry. Children, they mature when they see their friends do it, they will also want to do it.
Mm-mm.
Children are like that. They are, you know, they all copy you. They copy their teachers, right? So don't worry, because that's why the beauty of the mixed age classroom is that they look up to someone. Oh, my friend in the class is older than me and he can do this, so I want to do it as well, right? Auntie said my son loved to mingle around. Mashallah, that is a good way to start, is to mingle. Communication is very important. That is
Yeah.
very good. Yes, behavior modeling. Okay, thank you so much for that. Now, let's move on. So, as I've mentioned, uh, there are also words like I, consonant, and E, like pine, five, hive. Okay, there are a lot of this. We have a lot of boxes. Now, in green series, we have what we call the small movable alphabet. These are small letters that they will put and build the words, which is yellow and green. Now, the green now will be their what you call the control. Like if I am doing a box and my box is OA, all the OA will be colored green and the
Mm-mm.
other vowels will be yellow. So for example, imagine goat, G is yellow, O and A is green, and T will be yellow, and all the other words will be like that. Okay, so it's very visual, very kinesthetic, where they get the letters, and auditory as well, all in one. Okay, so all the senses are working together, right, Auntie Fatin?
Yeah. Correct.
I'm so I'm so passionate about the blue green, pink blue green series.
Yeah,
Huh?
because I just want to share my experience. I
Mm-mm,
do have two nephew and niece at the school, which is both of them start with the Brainy band since 2 years old. When they just
mm-hmm,
started, they can talk. It's just like baby talk. And
mm-mm,
now we can see whenever they saw the letter, they will pronounce. They will say, ah, b,
mm-hmm.
k. And now we can see the improvement of the vocabulary and the way how they pronounce much better than me. That's the beauty of the, when they learn in syllables,
Yes.
phonetics, and
Mm-mm.
go through the pink, blue, and green. So I will continue a bit, Auntie Charisma.
Yes, please
All right.
continue.
There are a variety of methods and material through which the pink, blue, and green series can be implemented, but it is advised to use embedded materials to ascertain which material will effectively facilitate the process. Here is what the pink, blue, and green series includes: objects. So when incorporated in the pink, blue, and green series, Object can add a great tactile experience to the activity. Along with tactile stimulations, objects will also help stimulate the sense of sight as well as promote the child to be more attentive. Mm,
Yes. So we have objects that we present to our children. So,
yeah.
dear parents, help us. If you find objects inside your child's bag, please return to school. You know what's happening? Sometimes we put six objects in a box, okay? Later on, when the child uses it, it becomes five. Another child uses it, it becomes four until nothing is left in the box because they're very interested in the objects that we this is true to life story. We have a parent who always gives back. Sorry, auntie. This one I found in Muhammad's bag again. So, no problem as long as you return them because we need them in the school, right?
Yeah.
Other than other
Because of
than
the object is very interesting because they can see
yes,
the real object and it nice to
correct.
touch.
Correct. Imagine all of our initial sound boxes. Like, for example, um, S. We have strawberry, right? We have
Apple.
spider. We have, you know, all these things they want to bring home. It's as if it belongs to them. So better check your children's bags late. When you go back to from home, and please return the objects because they're really amazing. If you have time, you can even ask the aunties. Oh, can I see what is Auntie Charisma and Auntie Fatin talking about the objects that you have in the initial sound boxes. Even you will be surprised what we have in those boxes. Now, aside from the objects, we also have picture cards, souvenir from auntie. No, it doesn't have to be souvenir. We need it in our campus, okay? That is our apparatus. Now, a picture card can act as a reference to the words assigned to the student. One can print images, all right, of the objects to help the child spell, write, and match words. So, in our pink series, we have the picture card and the word. So, we have, for example, a picture of peg and the word peg. So they will now get the word and match it together with the picture card. That is pink and blue. We have those apparatus in our campuses. And of course, as we mentioned, the large movable alphabets, when in conjunction with pink and blue, these can help the children spell, write, and read words. Okay?
Okay, so English is a language that involves several complex phonetic patterns that for the first few years can be very difficult for the child to comprehend. The Montessori Pink, Blue, and Green series establish a firm foundations of English phonics in a bite-sized form.
Now, each color of this wonderful Montessori material has its own unique contribution to the child's linguistic development. For developing pupils or students who are just beginning to explore and discover critical developmental milestones in terms of linguistic skills, the need for an apparatus or material that develops beside the student may be necessary. Okay, let's go back to some of the questions, right?
Mm-mm.
How long will it take? As I've mentioned, we follow the child's pace. Now, the ideal target, okay, let's go to target because I think we have one question. Like, what is the target? Okay, our play school, our target is for them to be able to master all the sounds. So that will be 26 initial sounds. Okay? And imagine if your child at the age of 3 finished, mastered all the sounds of the alphabet. By 4, your child will begin to do the pink series, right? Waiting until they discover silent letters. They must be surprised. Yes, that will be in green series. Okay. And after that, 4 years old, okay, imagine if your child is really on target. 4 years old, they will finish all the pink series. 5 years old, they will finish all the blue series. And 6 years old, they will finish all the green series, including grammar.
Mm.
MashaAllah. Right. They are very ready to face their next stage, which is elementary. Now, what if my child or your child enters Brainy Bunch not during their play school, but now that my child is 5 years old, 6 years old, and they just joined Brainy Bunch? What will happen to them? Will they be able to finish the target? Okay, now we have what we call IPP, the Intensive Primary Program. Now, this is including all the series, pink, blue, and green. Okay, but it's like express learning for them. Okay, this is introduced and only encouraged for children who are behind. And if your child is in which program, Auntie Fatin, because this cannot be in a regular program, right?
Yeah, normally we do advise the parent at least to do the STAR program or full day program to cover
Mm,
um if they are start a bit late with the brainy bunch.
mm-mm. Because they have longer time to
Yes.
do it in school. So in the afternoon, this is what we do with our 6 years old who just came in. It's not
Mhm.
easy. And of course, parents, you will expect by the age of 6, they just entered Brainy Bunch, 6 years old, already able to read. Wow, imagine the skip. It's like a very big jump, isn't it? Are there similar apparatuses available for us to purchase, incorporate similar teachings at home? I do believe that we are going to present with a brainy kit, and this is like all home reading materials for you parents to be able to have like a follow up at home. So watch out for that. Okay, we are going to announce that very soon, inshallah. Now,
Inshallah.
dear parents, if you have any question, okay, with regards to, uh, of course, school, and you have any feedback or suggestion, please reach Puan Mawar or Puan Alpha. Do we have their numbers? I hope that we can show their numbers on the screen so that our parents are able to get their numbers. Okay, our CEO is Puan Mawar. You can reach her at, yeah, let's see. You can reach her at 016-213-5310. I repeat, 016-213-5310. Or you can email her mawar@brainybunch.com. And you may also reach Auntie Alpha, and her number is 01, wait, 016-229-7187. I repeat, 016-229-7187. Okay, and you may also email her at alpha@brainybunch.com. Okay, if you have any questions with regards to the reading program as well, you can also email me, charisma@brainybunch.com. Okay, any more questions so far? I hope that our parents are enlightened by our session this evening. And I do hope that, yes, it's already there. Puan Mawar 0162135310 and Puan
Mm-mm.
Alpha 0162297187. Thank you so much for that. And if you have any other question, please do not hesitate to reach us. If you have any feedback, if you have comments and suggestions, you may contact our CEO, Puan Mawar, and Auntie Alpha as well. Thank you so much, Auntie Fatin. I hope you had a great time tonight.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Thank
I
you so
feel
much
like
to
so
all the
exciting.
participants.
What our parents is so excited to answer all the quiz.
Yes, mashallah. Thank you. Well done, parents, for joining us. And we are going to be back next week, next Wednesday, for our FB live session. And please do make this your Wednesday habit. You know, thank you so much. Thank you. Ayun,
Thank
Auntie Mawar is
you.
watching. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Uncle Bud, and to our operations team of In Brain Bunch. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
What is the best education system for the future of our children? Where can I get the best education for my children? When they grow up, will they be a good person and a good Muslim? These are some of the concerns parents have, especially for those with small children. These are also the same questions my wife and I had. From there, the idea of opening a holistic education institute using the Montessori method came to life with Brainy Bunch. The main mission of Brainy Bunch is to train and nurture 1 million children who are obedient to the commandments of Allah and practices the sunnah of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There are 5 main things that are nurtured in students of Brainy Bunch: love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, love of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, love to parents, love of the heaven, love of the ummah. A school that uses the Montessori method is different from a school that uses a traditional method. The Montessori method believes that children do not need to be forced to learn, and this system of education is very fun. With that, students are always motivated to learn. This concept is very suitable with the fitrah of a child which yearns for a positive environment in teaching and learning. Through this method, the potential of a child can be developed and their self-confidence can be improved. Each class has only 15 children. This is to ensure that teachers can give their full attention to students during the teaching and learning session in class. The Montessori method combines 3 age groups in one class, which are 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, until 9-year-olds, and beyond. This concept allows all the students to lead and mentor the younger ones. The use of English as a language of instruction during the process of teaching and learning in school is a decision made to master the current world language. We do not give the title teacher, but we use the title auntie and uncle at Brainy Bunch because teachers are a part of our families. The best of man is the one most beneficial to others, a hadith narrated by Muslim. At Brainy Bunch, we believe that each child has a big potential to become someone successful and useful in the future. As parents who love and care for their children's education, we have to find a method and a school that is the best for our children. With a complete education, inshallah, we will be able to produce children who want to be as great as Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Umar al-Khattab, and Abdul Rahman bin Auf, who used their wealth for Islam and the Ummah. 6 qualities of the Sahaba, which will be instilled in all students of Brainy Bunch are: faithful towards the kalimah tayyibah, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Have khushu' and khudu' in salah. Knowledgeable and practices zikrullah. Praises all Muslims. Performs ibadah with a sincere niyat. Preaches people to Allah and spreads their knowledge. Let's all change for our children's future. Give them a chance to become a preacher of Allah, continuing the work of the prophets, calling people to obey Allah and follow the way of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through the guidance of the Sahaba and the Salihin. Give the best to your children. Register now at www.brainybunch.com/register.